Hello everybody, Average Gamer here, and welcome to another episode of Supreme Ruler Ultimate as China. So as we speak, what I'm doing is I'm actually setting up troops to be transferred over to our military base over here. Because what I'm doing is I'm actually going to be selling all these guys, or giving them all for free, to our allies. And what the plan will be to do is then, once they have these units, to use them to declare war on their neighbors. And once they can do that, then we can actually utilize them basically just as our little playthings. So the plan is to send all our spare light infantry to their respective countries, or at least just have a lot of them over here first before I make my decision. I want to deploy the majority of them here. I want to figure out just how many light infantry we have in reserve, and then my plan is to basically split the amount in half, see how much that's going to be. I'm probably only going to sell like 15 to 20 to each one, but I just want to make sure that our allies here can support that many units. Plus I gotta make sure I get a barracks in place here too, which is currently, as we speak, being built in the background. You can kind of see its shadow right here. We're just gonna take a few months to build. Oh my god, that's a lot of units. So whenever we go to war, we're going to automatically deploy troops to these front locations here as well, just so you know. Oh, actually, that's actually not a bad idea to put them here now. 2, 3. And the plan is not to have that many there. There's only going to be like 3 at each one, because they're just there to slow them down. I mean, no barracks, no nothing. They're just going to be in groups of 3 in the little spots here on the border. The plan is to have them all kind of spread out like this. Three of the fortifications, and then 1 unit at every other location. Dang, that's a lot of units so far. Okay, well, these guys are all... no, I don't want to... No, I want to get them all deployed first. Fuck, there's a lot. I've already told guys to go to reserve here. Let's deploy all these guys. Yeah, it's highlighting the barracks here too. So we highlight, click the barracks. We go here and go. So I want the reserves. Just gonna move those guys out of the way temporarily. There we go. All 3 of you. Go there, please. I believe then we have a whole bunch of this military facility. Yep. You're all gonna go here as well. Maybe a few more of them there still. Oh. I actually sent one of our good units. Reserve. in reserve. See, we want all our shitty light infantry over here. Some diplomatic offers. Most of it's to buy fuel. We're good to go. Close all that up. Perfect. Also, 3 more. Buy our military goods. Sure, why not? Nigeria and Northern Rhodesia have signed an arrangement. Okay, in the meantime, do we have any light infantry in reserve? We do. We got 2 light infantry in reserve, and they're no longer there. Actually, let's tell him to deploy. Let's tell it, hey, I want you to move over here. Perfect. Okay, so now we have no more light infantry in reserve. So now the next plan is to basically put guys in reserve that we're going to sell. So these guys here, they're all going to go... Come on. All reserve. You're all going to go there. Once they're in reserve, click down here real quick. I wanted them to be on a naval facility. The reason for that is because the diplomatic merchant marine, there's a bug in it where if it's landlocked, you know, the computer's a bit of a dumbass. So we're going to say, I want you to have all these light infantry. But I want nothing in return. Nothing. Not a thing. We're going to submit. Make sure it's paused. We're going to highlight here. And these units should... I use the word should because it's not guaranteed. Should pop up here. And then should immediately hop on boats. There we go. Now they should get the fuck out of my country. Sometimes it takes a little bit. If you have the option, turn off diplomatic marine. Unfortunately, there's no option in the game to not do it, which I don't like. So right now we're stuck with these units in our country until they leave. And well, in the meantime, you're going to go there, you're going to go there, you, and you, 3, 3, obviously a lot more. So yeah, so turn off diplomatic marine if you have the option. If not, you're going to kind of get stuck with stuff like this. Sometimes it'll take a long time for the AI to kind of put 2 and 2 together and transfer stuff. In the meantime, we're going to slowly move our units around here for the guys that we're actually going to keep. Perfect. It's 2 there. So the plan here is to have 2 infantry in every location possible where our group or our forces are going to basically get engaged. You know what, I'm going to put 2 in this town here as well. Anything that's along the border gets an immediate 2 groups of light infantry. Any fortifications get 3. So like this fortification here, for example, it's going to get 3. So I'm actually going to get rid of 1 of you. We're going to go there. Perfect. These guys are not going to get undeployed. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, we're going to need a whole bunch there. So I'm just going to take these 2 guys and just order these guys just to here for the moment. I've also got this location. And we're going to spread these guys out. I think I'm going to need a whole bunch more anyways. Come on. Okay, so you are all going to go to reserve as well with you. I'm going to sell those as well when I get the chance. Fortunately, more satellites available for launch. Get a cupboard alert. Let's support that. The more countries have nuclear weapons, the less chance they're going to be used. I cough because I haven't used them. Why would I use nuclear weapons? Nuclear weapons are horrible, horrible thing, and cause massive damage and a horrible, horrible loss of life. Should never be utilized for any reason whatsoever. I would never use them. And you're still in my country, Jesus. Like, why don't you just go home? I'm going to send this one over here for now. So yeah, the AI, its pathing for some reason is just, if you get the chance to turn off Diplomatic Marine, what will happen is when you sell a unit that's in reserve, it just gets automatically transferred over. Perfect. And unfortunately, this isn't like Hearts of Iron where you can switch over to another country. Order the units out of your own country, for example, and tell them to go home. Unfortunately, that's it's not an option, and I have the sneaking suspicion that Denmark has that island, really. That those guys are going to be there for a very long time. In the meantime, Guyana and Luxembourg have signed an arrangement, and whatever, and Nigeria have signed arrangements. So, Guyana, which is right here, has now signed a deal with the Netherlands, which would link the Netherlands, which is right here, to, well, they have formal, well, those are colonies, alliances with all these countries. So even if we say pick country number 2 on number 1 on the list, we go to Belgium, click that. Who's your first person your arrangement with? Which just landed, which kind of links us back together. So theoretically, if we were in that war in Africa, that could bring in Belgium and the Netherlands, which could then bring in Germany and France and the US and England, and Canada as well, and a whole bunch of other countries. So basically, we could have a massive war over, you know, Guyana here, for example. So it's one of the unfortunate things in this game. Sierra Leone no longer owes money. Gold Coast still hasn't, quote-unquote, quite the debt. I think we're giving them that 500 million. Get your fucking people out of my country, goddammit. We're just going to put you all back into reserve. I have no idea why you left reserve. It's probably my fault, but I'll claim I know nothing about what's going on there. You all go there. 2 go there. You are getting removed. You 2 can go there. You 2 can go there. Oh, modern day technology. You're gonna go there. You go there. It's not that I don't trust my neighbors, it's just that I don't trust my neighbors. 2, 4, 6. Oh yeah, we're gonna need at least a couple more stacks of units here. Which is perfect, because that's what we're gonna do. You can go right here, for now. All you guys can move up that way. You guys can join these guys up here. Yeah, you can join them up there too. Oh, fuck it. Let's say all go up there. Send you that way, and send you that way, and yeah, I'll send you that way. Get out of my country, goddammit! Thank you for supporting Gold Coast. I would just like to say at this current juncture, fuck. 75% is our coverage for spy satellites, which is insane at this point. Wow, the western part of the US is quite open. Wait till we get 100%. Recon first before we do anything. And oh, holy crap, Malaysia! Would you like to have some units? India. Well, most of its units are just based in cities and stuff, so that's no big deal. Belgium and the Netherlands are just full of, like, everyone else's troops. There's Tunisian troops. There's a flag there that I didn't recognize for a second. Yeah, here it is down here again. I don't know who that is. I really don't know what the flag is. Independence. Aden has gotten independence. Brazil wants to buy military goods. Sure. Yeah, we'll get rid of you, and we'll get rid of that. I think it's getting to the point now where we may not even need our AWACS anymore. Offer. And we'll accept that. Bring everyone back home that's there. Yeah, we might recall our AWACS, to be honest with you. We may not need them anymore. Though our coverage over, like, Japan, for example, is shit. So we might keep them until we get 100% recon. Yeah, well, sell you industrial goods. If you get your troops out of the goddamn country. Yeah, buy our oil. There's got to be there has to be some sort of command that I can get. Even if it's a console command. So I really don't want to have to start a new game just because of something like this. But that is time for this episode. So in the meantime, take care. I will see you guys next time on the battlefield. And in the next episode, we're going to finish deploying our troops here to our border. And then maybe start making some aggressive moves down here in the Pacific. Or actually, no, sorry, no. The next thing we're going to do is bring up or even look at what we've got that we can design for surface-to-air missiles and air defense. And we'll start to deploy those troops within these little areas here of defense and also beyond in this area here. Until then, why are you guys over here? Reserve, damn you. Reserve, damn you. Until then, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.